Everything from overlanding in your stock rig to full-on LS-powered 2 buggies on stickies. This is the Total Off-Road Podcast. I'm Steve.
And I'm Ian, and thanks for joining us for yet another exciting episode.
Number 63. Right? It's a lot of episodes.
It's a couple.
It's a few three. We were just discussing about a couple new listeners that are still down in the teens, making their way up through the episodes.
Sorry about
Kind of exciting. Oh, well. Think of all the content they have, though.
There's so much shit we've talked about. And I do emphasize the shit. Some days it just happens, you know? What do you do?
Well, that is... when you put one on every week, though, there's going to be
some shit.
Some shit. Oh, for sure. Mm-hmm. So we're in the studio. It is a Sunday evening. Ian and I have nothing to talk about, so thanks for joining us. And
we'll catch you.
You can find you can find us on YouTube and all the other places. Do you want to get those shout outs out early this episode?
Might as well.
Let's do it. So other places you can find this podcast are on YouTube at Total Off-Road Podcast on YouTube. You can find a lot of information about this podcast and also some swag like shirts and stickers at www.totaloffroadpodcast.com. You can check out some of our stuff on Total Off-Road Total Off-Road Podcast on Instagram. And be sure to check out Total Off-Road Podcast on Facebook and the Total Off-Road Podcast Trail Riders group on Facebook, where you can continue the conversation from the episode, give us some shit, talk to other fans and listeners, and generally just hang out and enjoy the community that we have built around this podcast. Ian didn't do anything off-road related this week at all, period.
Nothing. Is a lie. I mean, I drove the camper on
dirt
mud road.
Oh, that counts for sure. 100%.
I think that's kind of wheeling.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I went wheeling.
4 wheels, 6 wheels, same difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went wheeling then.
The bigger the rig, the less the obstacle has to be.
It wasn't. I mean, it was pretty flat.
It's like a multiplication equation. Okay, if it's 1 times 10, it's the same as 10 times 1.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
it's
the bigger the rig,
potato.
Yeah, the bigger the rig, the smaller the obstacle has to be. So if you're like on a dirt bike, you got to be a really big obstacle.
Send it.
If you're in a 747, it could be a rock, small rock, like a pebble.
It's a baby. It's a baby rock. So what had happened was
it's a pebble. Oh, whoa! Let me get out and spot you.
Yeah, let me get you over that one there, bud. Let me get you over that one, bud.
So anyway, So you went to an event.
Yeah, I did indeed.
What was the name of the event?
So it was Carter Fest 2K21.
Carter Fest
at Carter Off-Road
2K21.
Yep.
Is this an annual?
Yep.
Has it been going on before?
Yep.
Okay.
I think they generally said they had like 2,000 to 4,000 people at this event.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Not a bad turnout.
I mean, like the weather was wet AF.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the numbers were
this year.
Yeah. But.
So why did you go to this event?
So Point One Off-Road.
Never heard of
them.
Tell me what is Point One Off-Road?
Point One Off-Road is the, how do I want to word it? Like the hottest race
The
series? Premier. Top of the line.
Bouncer? Do you call it a bouncer or is it like a...
It's an off-road race series.
Okay. Off-road race series.
Yes.
Right. Well, because you have turbo golf carts.
Killing event.
Yeah, you have turbo golf carts. And you have bougays.
I'm getting all choked up.
Oh, are you?
I was thinking about it. Yeah.
It is an off-road race series, the hottest off-road race series in the industry.
In the world.
I
don't know. It sounds cool, though.
Industry pretty well covers that. So you are you're kind of affiliated with Point One. We as a podcast are affiliated with Point One.
Yep. I got some swag on today.
You're wearing a Point One shirt. I'm wearing a Total Off-Road Podcast shirt. We're covered on both fronts.
Through about 4 or 5 of these this weekend.
And I got a Wolfie hat over here. So I'm set-ish. And
I'm set-ish. What else do you need?
Bigger discounts on Wolf stuff.
Oh,
like a fabricated 9-inch. right? I mean, he has a whole set of axles.
I did see a trailer load of axles get picked up for some Fab 9s.
And I told him, I said, hey, any of those got 430 gears in them? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I was like, go check them. Like, don't cut up one that has 430s in it.
Do it.
Don't.
Cut that motherfucker in half.
I will send you a pair. I will send you a pair of 330 or 373 axles. You just send me the 430 axle for fine.
Ooh, so you're gonna do a little trade of Rooski.
Yeah. For the difference, yeah, we definitely could trade some. Especially I can find out for the deal you found it at.
Yeah, it was a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's right. So nonetheless, I don't think he has any 430s on the trailer, but told him to go check. And yeah. So anyway, nonetheless, you went to this here mud event, Carter Fest 2K21.
Yes, it was a mud event.
It was a mud.
This is the first time I've ever been to a like quote unquote mud event.
Park. Yeah. And what are your thoughts? What's your takeaway from the weekend?
Dumb. Like I hope somebody's like, fuck this guy. We are done with this.
You're not listening to this podcast.
I'm not going to talk shit about him.
Yeah.
Because like it's very easy for them to turn and look at me and like, why you all think it's fun to drive up that fucking hill? Like there were guys out there that had mega trucks. We were looking at one. We were standing underneath this truck.
That sounds convenient.
It was epic. Like I changed the oil. You have to get a ladder to change the oil. It was not a dually.
Okay.
There was the big monster Carter's dually there. But like this one was just, I don't know, your standard issue. Nice truck though. It was on Rockwells, on 5-ton Rockwells. And it was pretty legit. So
that's the thing. There's so much money.
Oh yeah.
So much money in those rigs.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Did you see some shit boxes out there?
Not really.
No.
A lot of side-by-sides and ATVs.
All built.
That was the big thing. Well, I mean, they just had big fucking tires on them. Like, I don't honestly do ATV stuff. So I don't know. Like, is it as simple as like bolting on a set of like fucking 4 foot tall tires and wheels like on a fucking ATV? Like, because to me, that's all it looks like.
Right.
I don't know. Like, clearly, I'm sure it's not that simple because I would obviously think you're going to want to upgrade axles and diffs and shit like that. But I don't know.
And do you re-gear it? Because you almost have to. Like,
you would think.
Because I see them like
they're real skinny though. Like,
right. Oh yeah. Because you're cutting.
So I just don't know. But I mean, like, there's fucking. Oh, I did take one picture of it. That is pretty
gnarly.
So like it's a standard enclosed trailer, right?
Okay.
And this fucking ATV
fills it. Let me see.
Like if you need to get on your trailer.
What do you think those are? You think those are 42s?
I don't know, but like
huge, big tires.
It's insane. It looks almost like it's got like portal boxes kind of a thing.
It probably does. Let me see.
Oh yeah, it's got some portal drop boxes.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be re-geared and it doesn't have to be re-axled then. So literally...
So is it literally you bolt on portals?
Portal
and
drop boxes and tires and wheels? Yeah, I think that's... I mean, potentially. Because with the exception of maybe the steering up front, the reduction of the portal, if it is a reduction portal, which I'm sure it is, the reduction of the portal axle will take up for your gear, your gear difference of the tire size. So... yeah, literally bolt on some 42s and go ride your quad. That's kind of cool.
I mean, it's dope, but I looked up a set of portal boxes for a razor the other day and they're like $8,000 fucking dollars.
No biggie.
Like,
you want to hear the good news?
Woo.
You hear the good news?
What?
The tires and wheels cost a little less.
Oh, I know, but like you're going to take predominantly probably a $20,000 quad and throw another $20,000 onto
wheels,
it.
Tires,
and there's $40,000 on shit that drives through mud. Like, I don't get it. I also enjoy watching shit fly up a hill that costs $100,000. So, like, I can't talk shit about it. It's just not for me. Like, there were these guys, like, of course, we're wearing like fucking hoodies and jeans. It's drizzly, it's rainy, it's cold. And they're out there, like, all you see is like the handlebars of these quads in this mud pit hole water thing.
They're sleeveless.
And I'm like,
and sleeveless shirts.
They have all these like insulated waders and shit. They had kind of like a booth set up. They were actually pretty nice looking, but I'm like, if my balls are in water,
I'm out.
I'm done. Like, I'm out. Like, call me done.
Put my doors back on, turn my heat on.
Yeah.
Are you getting old?
I don't know if I was never into that as a kid. Like, we'd go fuck around in mud, but like,
do you feel
not like that?
Do you feel like if you gone a week earlier, you would have had a different perspective?
I don't know. As in, like, when there was snow there?
As in, like, when you were a year younger?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so.
So, for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about,
I'm now older.
Ian is the birthday boy this week.
I literally thought I was getting pied in the face at the Mexican place.
I should have announced your birthday last week and didn't.
Fuck them.
Well, you know, that's how it goes. Sometimes you're on top of stuff. And
we went out to Mexican for dinner Friday night as a race crew, and they decided to tell the wait staff that it was my birthday. So I got the entire wait staff and the table of like, I don't know, 10, some 12 people in the restaurant singing happy birthday. And I literally thought, because Shelby was involved, of course, I thought I was getting pied in the face.
Didn't you get pied?
I was pretty excited, like, and relieved when they set down this like dessert thing and not a fucking
not in your face
cream pie. Yeah.
And then you sat down and it was like on a springboard and it's
boom, like right in the face. It was pretty good. Now the problem is they kept giving us chips and queso and salsa, so we were just, I mean, like, but I ate it, stuffed. Of course. Yeah. It's like, look good now. Dessert, great.
I should have told them to take that back and bring you some tequila.
Oh man, we had some pretty good drinks. Yeah, so we went to Carter Fest. It's something I would definitely like to go back to. I think the park has some potential to do some race hill stuff there.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what kind of comes with that. Triple X Motorsports was there. They were kind of putting the event on, it seemed like. And Chris was, I want to know how he goes like the little Energizer bunny.
Yes.
But positively all the time.
Right.
And I know we kind of talked about it a little bit and you're like, oh, well, he loves his job and all that. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool too. But like, you're still going to get angry. And like, maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe he's good at doing it behind closed doors. But like every time you'd run into him or talk to him or you'd catch him talking to anybody, he was always positive and upbeat and never like, I mean, he's an event promoter that had an event that's supposed to hold like 4,000 people that had been raining and was going to keep raining. Like, what a good time to be negative. And he wasn't.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm just kind of like,
it's all about attitude.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, what a positive person. Like,
there's a podcast where they talk about that.
Yeah. I know.
You should check it out.
I tried drinking the Kool-Aid and seemingly I spill some of it every once in a while. But so it was pretty cool. He was excited about it. Had some good things to say after we got done doing our thing. It was a good time. It's funny because this is literally our first race as 0.1.
Yep.
And the margin of victory between first and second was 0.1.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it was like 0.12, but like technically 0.1. And I'm like, you couldn't have scripted that. That was pretty cool. We did. I think they gave away $5,000. Everybody ran the hill twice. Same hill. It was a little different layout from what we normally do because we normally do two hills. You run one, then you run the second, and then we bring the top. Depends on the class. The top back, and then you run a third hill, which is usually a combined hill of the first two. This was a little different. We had one hill. I think it was like 18 guys. One class of bouncers and side-by-sides combined. So you ran up the hill once, ran up the hill twice, and it was the fastest of the two times. Top three came back. They did a 70-20-10 split. And so literally
a 70 who done who?
70-20-10 split for the top three. And then literally the top two were separated by 0.12.
It's awesome.
Seconds.
What a difference.
It was impressive.
Yep.
It was a fast
exactly
course.
What you, yeah.
I don't know. This is the first time I've ever been like wheeling in Arkansas that I could remember. It was interesting.
Really?
I think it's like this loose, like shale kind of
ground. Yeah.
rock. It's real flat, but kind of crumbles. Like it's real sharp.
Is it like little rocks?
No, it's like no, it's like it literally looks like you
get that
3D printed a bunch of rocks, and then just kind of started like scraping at it with an excavator, and like it would flake off in like these thin, flat pieces, but they had real sharp edges on them. So we're like, yeah, we maybe seeing
so
some.
It's similar to what's in the quarry at the Badlands. That's like a limestone shale at the Badlands.
It's different.
It's different than that.
Yeah. I don't know if I had any like better pictures of it.
You should have got some pictures of it.
I was working, man.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Shit.
I've heard the stories. You were just sitting around doing nothing.
I know. That's what everybody says. Here's kind of a decent.
Did you find a decent one?
Picture. Like, I
need you to send me. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's different.
It's like flat little, but it's so loose where we were running. But then there was still like big rock shelves mixed into it.
You're showing me these rocks, and they're actually like those are big slivers.
Yeah,
like the size of your hand, or maybe a little bigger.
Oh yeah.
That is interesting. It looks like trash. Like it just looks like trash on the side of a hill.
Yep.
Dude, that's different. Like that's weird. It looks like a white mulch, like giant mulch pieces, and that's the rock, huh?
Yep.
Huh.
And it's very interesting to me because it was just kind of a different kind of traction.
Yeah.
But because if you took that rock and kind of really kind of started working at it, it just crumbles.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like it stays hard, which I think is why you probably didn't see too many cut tires. It's just that was the first time I've ever wheeled down around that way or like been around like off-road stuff in that area.
In Arkansas.
So I was like, interesting kind of rock terrain you got there, folks.
Yeah. If any of you guys live in Arkansas, let us know. Tell us where some good parks are in Arkansas. Did you see, slight side tangent, did you see the thing that that Kyle Mang was trying to set up?
Yes, map? I did.
What do you think about that?
I haven't looked into it yet.
You haven't looked into it?
I saw it. He sent me a message about it, and I have
Did you open
nothing.
it and look at it?
Nope.
Oh, you didn't. Well, now you can't.
Haven't made it that far.
Now you can't.
Okay.
Because it has on the free one, the free version of what he like set up.
Yep.
You can only have 100 views on the map.
Oh.
And 100 points on the map. And seemingly that filled up in one day.
So we pinged 100 people on the map in a day.
And I looked at it when there was probably like 40 or 50 people on the map. And it was like cool to look at the map of like the US and Canada and just have all these like pinpointed dots all over it. I was like, dude, that's so sick. So we can go to the unlimited version of that for $20 a month or $199 a year, which is just under 20.
Or just not care. Got it.
Or not care.
Like it's one of those things like, oh, that's cool as shit. But like, oh, you want to pay $200 for that? Like, no, I don't think so. Like, what do companies like that come up with that?
It's some other use. It's not for what we were trying to use it for. I don't know what the use was, but like they have like an executive or some shit like version of it. That's like $1,000 a year. Christmas. So there's got to be a reason for having that.
Probably marketing of some sort.
It could be marketing.
So what we're talking about is they set up a map for all the listeners to plug in.
Yeah, on the Trail Riders group
location, and it would populate a point on a map where your location was, so we could geographically see where the core people who would go through and do that were located. It was pretty neat.
I'm thinking about
well, now I can't even see it.
I'm thinking about restructuring the Trail Riders group a little.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't care.
Okay.
It's for sale. You want to buy it?
I do.
Okay. Sold.
Seemingly, I already own it, but
sold.
I will buy it.
You've bought it again.
It's
like bidding against yourself at the auction.
That's terrible.
Who's the other guy bidding? Oh, whoops. My bad.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyway. Okay, so you went down to that Carter's, what was it?
Carter Fest.
Okay.
It was a long freaking drive. Like, I don't know why it was so long of a drive.
Where was it at?
It's right outside of Little Rock.
Okay.
So it was, yeah. It was a solid 8-hour drive.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a bad drive, though.
I think total.
Did you guys go down through Jonesboro? Like, not Jonesboro.
Sure.
Which way did you take down?
55 south.
Oh, okay. 55 south. Like down to St. Louis?
Mm-hmm.
And then
went around through St. Louis.
Yeah.
And down over that way. And
down through Rolla and Springfield?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then down through Joplin?
Yep.
Gotcha. I think we did.
I don't know. It was all dark and I was probably half asleep the whole time.
That's right. We usually, when we go down through Little Rock, we don't go that way. We go straight south through Marion, Southern Illinois, and then I think it's Jonesboro, Arkansas that we go through. I can't think of it, but yes, that's usually how we get down there. But yeah, I don't remember it being a bad drive getting out of Illinois. As soon as you get out of Illinois or get Southern Illinois, like south of Mount Vernon and the hills and stuff start coming into Illinois, you're like, oh man, are we still in Illinois? Like, oh yeah, for like 2 hours, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We actually stopped in Litchfield, which is right the same exit you take to go to Josh's house.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Who?
Yeah, I know. The guy that needs to build me a turbo chassis.
Oh.
Calling you out, buddy.
I am going to bet that you did not go the way we just discussed. So you went 55
south.
Look at
the map.
You literally did. You went around St. Louis and you went 55 south down the state line of Missouri. And then
we went through Springfield.
You got just outside of Memphis.
St. Louis, Rolla, Springfield, Missouri.
No. Why would you do? Oh, okay. Wait.
No,
you didn't do that. That's silly. You would never go there. You probably went down 55, and then you might have turned at Blytheville maybe and gone over to Jonesboro, but probably not. I bet you went right down to Memphis and then turned.
Loading.
Where'd you stop for the night?
We went through Jonesboro.
Yes.
St. Louis to Jonesboro, and then through Little Rock. And Alexander is southwestish
of
Little Rock.
Hold the fucking phone.
Okay.
Did you stop in Sykeston?
Nope.
Oh,
what is
such a missed opportunity?
What did I miss?
You could have got a fucking roll thrown at your face.
Oh, well, I'm gonna assume they were closed.
Nah.
Okay. 24/7, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. No, didn't had shit to do.
Yep.
We left Thursday after work.
Yep.
I got home about an hour and a half later than I planned. Took a shower. Got on the road.
Look, see, it says right there on Lambert's thing.
The road
rolls open 24 hours for Ian.
9:00 p.m.
That's today. It's a Sunday.
Well, I don't tell you.
Yeah. Open 24 hours for Ian.
I don't know.
It says right on the map.
I don't see it.
You could have just got it right there.
False.
Got to roll through. Oh, you could have slept there for the night, woke up, got your breakfast.
We slept in a Rural King parking lot in some town. I don't fucking know.
Sketchy AF.
Yep. Don't come knocking on my door. That's all I got to tell you. It's not in your best interest.
No. Did you go packing heat?
I was ready to party in the Rural King parking lot.
This seems moderately safe.
Well, the worst part is I usually sleep at like a truck stop or something like that. I'm just like, no thanks.
I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna roll. You rolled into it and you parked. You're like, yeah, this feels like home.
Yeah,
it's close enough.
We got off, got gas, and then we're like, all right, we're done. Because it was like 12:30 o'clock or 12:30
o'clock. Yeah,
at night. So I'd been up since probably 4:30 that morning to go to work. I was ready for bed.
Yep.
And I think
That's nice. You just parked your shit and you're like, okay, bedtime.
Push a button, slide the old bitch out, and
go to
turn the heater on. And we did not turn the heater on that night. We regretted that in the morning.
I know that feeling so well. You literally, like, when you're so tired, you're like, okay, all I want to do is go to bed.
Yep.
My problem is sometimes I get into that mode. I'm like, okay, I just want to go to bed. And then I'm like, I'm still dirty.
Yep.
I still have to go take a shower.
Yep. See, that's why I took a shower before we left.
So bad.
So I could just literally
when I come in from polishing, I'm like, I'll come in from polishing, like when it's late at night, like 1, 2 in the morning. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do some, like, I'll be in the kitchen, like, snacking on something. I'm like, man, I could just go to bed right now. I'm like, fuck.
That shower wakes you up, though.
I know.
And then you're like,
I don't want to be awake. I want to be asleep.
Yeah. I was falling asleep 12 seconds ago, and now here we are.
Yep. So, anyway,
but
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Nothing better than for me, it's nothing better when you're just so tired that you just lay down and just, like, instantly asleep.
Yep.
It's a good feeling.
I don't know what time we ended up rolling out of there.
You said, like, okay, yeah. You said you only slept for like 4 hours.
5:36 ish. I didn't sleep with shit. Woke up, it was cold as hell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have a...
Didn't turn the heater on.
Oh, no.
I done fucked up. We're like, yeah, it's not too bad in here. We'll just leave the heater off.
That's going to be me next weekend, guaranteed.
Oh, it sucked.
This coming weekend, I guess I should say.
So we got down there Friday afternoon, about lunchtime-ish. Got set up, sat around with the fam, chatted up the fam, did some things.
The racing fam.
We did a lot of recap from KOH.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty cool. Get some like technical, we were kind of discussing some technical stuff from future changes to the car and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool to kind of get involved in all that.
Did Kevin have his down there?
He had the transmission.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
No, he didn't bring the Porsche. It had its transmission removed. So he had his general.
He brought the transmission.
Yeah, somebody asked him, they're like, did you bring the 911 buggy?
Yeah.
He's like, well, I brought the transmission.
Does that count?
It's pretty much the same thing.
I assume he was making the transaction while he was there.
Yeah, we were dropping it off, get it a little farther down to Fritz Performance Transmissions to get her fixed up.
That's the nice thing about having a community like that. You can I'll bring it to you. You take it.
You just shuttle it down there rather than strap it on a pallet and hope it gets there. You know? Yeah,
right. Or, I'm putting this in your hands.
Yeah. So
what do you think that transmission cost?
I don't know, but I bet it's
not cheap.
Not cheap enough it's not cheap enough. I want to put on a pallet and say, yeah, FedEx, have a good one.
What motor's in Kevin's car?
It's a 6.2.
Oh.
Yeah. 6.2.
Built?
I don't know if it's got a cam or not. I mean, it may have a mild cam, a little custom tune.
We're talking like 450, 500 max. Yeah. So the transmission doesn't need to be stupid beef.
No, it does not hold.
What trans are they?
Horse. It's a 4L80, I think.
With the overdrives.
I think it's a 4L80.
Okay. So we're talking a $3,500, $4,000 transmission.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Except it's like built AF.
Oh, it is built AF.
Oh, yeah. It's custom housing.
Oh.
All that. Yeah. It's built.
Gotcha.
It built.
Okay. So it's not probably a $4,000 transmission.
It's not stock. Let's put it
so you're saying I should call Fritz and get them to send me a transmission?
Oh, yeah. Or just drop your shitbox transmission in the mail. Could have brought it with me.
Hey, worst case scenario, get lost.
Yeah. Whoa, darn. FedEx, buy me a new one. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Yep.
So it was cool to sit around and kind of shoot the shit with that. We went out to dinner and then went to try to go to bed at a decent hour at a mud park.
Should have went back to the Royal King parking lot.
Should have, could have, would have.
Faux show.
It wasn't bad.
Friday night?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really that bad.
That was Friday night was the loud night.
Yeah. Like it wasn't
terrible.
I don't honestly think it was really any different than a couple other parts. Like Mid-America.
Again, I ask you, would it have been better had you gone a week earlier? Been a little younger?
No. I don't think so. Because I like to sleep a week ago.
I'm just trying to see if you're getting old.
I'm sitting here with a heating pad on my back, bud. Like, yes, I'm feeling the pain. Oh, it's real. Old age gets you.
I'm getting a little old, and I like things quieter.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna lie. Letting the old crew cab sit on the rev limiter
was fun.
I kind of enjoyed that. Yeah.
Well, okay. So here's my caveat for you. Make you feel good about my life.
Make me feel good about your life.
It was my first race running the starting line.
Oh yeah.
So you've got, the driver pulls up and starts kind of getting ballpark lined up, and then you do the belt check and check the steering wheel and shit like that and make sure they're, not going to fall the fuck out the car. But you get the couple big nasty bouncers that have some I don't even remember whose buggy it was off the top of my head because I'm sleep deprived. They had the exhaust exits right below the A pillar on the driver's side. I'm like, that's a terrible fucking spot for it. It sounded
it's the only place you could get to, huh?
But I'm like, okay, well, I was about to be standing there, so I'm glad you kind of while I was about to stand there. So I'm like, lesson learned. But
did you have your headphones on?
Headset and shit. So I mean, it wasn't like you'd blew your eardrums out.
But it was
like, oh my god, that was gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it, but then it's bedtime. I'm gonna need quiet, quiet time, like the library.
You ready to see what this sounds like on our microphones? This is a video of the crew cab. I was sitting in the driver's seat. Oh, hold on. I didn't do it. Okay. Oh, no. I had to turn up the volume on the phone first. Okay, people, here comes your eardrums. That doesn't sound bad.
I like it.
I do too.
Now you want me to play you a video?
Yes. I just want to keep listening to mine bounce off the limiter. You gotta turn around and get inside the microphone, so it's like, yeah. Oh, too much. Go back. It was too tinny. That's too tinny. A little more. A little further away. There you go.
It was a Ford nutter.
Oh, we're gonna get to like, are we gonna get a brap out of this thing? Oh, cut just an idle?
It's first unveil of the new buggy.
Oh, really?
But I'm just saying.
So, you heard what this just sounded like.
Yep.
This is what the Jones full bore.
You need about 1,200
straight.
horses.
Yeah, okay, I do. I'm gonna ask Derek. I was gonna ask Derek this as well, but I'll ask you because I know you used to use a Spintech muffler.
Yep.
Can I get quiet with a Spintech muffler?
Well, I've never ran anything other than a 6,000.
What's a 6,000? Louder.
Yeah.
It's like a straight through.
I mean, it'll be louder than what you want. It'll sound good as shit.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you it's going to be louder than you want. They make a 9,000s the next one, and I think Jeremy Thon runs one, so call him up.
On his, on which truck?
Yes.
Oh, on all of them, huh?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not the diesel.
On the trail rig? He got rid of the diesel, I thought.
Yeah, well, he did.
Half-ton.
I don't know if he put one. I don't think it was on. I don't think it was a 15 half ton. But I don't know which truck it was on, but he bought the 9,000, I'm pretty sure.
I got you. I'll check with Jeremy and see about that. I like to get something that's quiet, but yet, like when you stand in it, there's a little something.
That's why I like the 6,000.
Yeah, but I
guarantee you it's just
how was your cab noise?
I mean, when you got on it, you knew it.
Did you have tailpipes?
No, it was dumped. After the axle, before the axle dumped. So
right out of the muffler, basically. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. I've got that. I have got that. I'm going to put a set of resonators. I'm going to put probably some vibrant resonators on it, and then maybe change the muffler to. Or
you just buy a truck that makes clacking
Well, that is
noises.
also a good option. Yeah. No, go.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that noise is.
It's the variable vane turbo making noises.
Yeah. We could do that. That'd be all right. That's what I felt that way when Jeremy Wilson came cruising by in his 6.7.
Yep.
And it's got that 5-inch on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's all blacked out. I was like, oh, God, it make me upset. I want one. I don't want to spend the dollars. I need to quit being a bitch and just spend the dollars so I can be cool like Jeremy.
Gotta pay to play.
But I need to buy a Ram so he can be opposing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, both be cool, but in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll do it in luxury and you'll do it in loud.
Hey-o.
Turn your shit off in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
I didn't have to turn my truck off in the drive-thru the other day for the first time. And I was like, I just ordered at McDonald's in a diesel. And they didn't go, what?
Yeah. You're not.
Can't hear you.
You're not wrong about that. That 6.7 is so stupid quiet. When we drove the Platinum up to the cliffs, I was talking to James that went with me, and he's got a 6.7 in his truck. I was like, this thing is stupid quiet. And he's like, oh, dude. He's like, when I went from the 7.3 over to the 6.7.
Oh, my Lord. Yes.
He said he went down. He had the 6.7 for a couple months and ran down to Tuscola to pick up the backhoe. Something happened to his dad's truck. His dad had his dually, not the backhoe, their 11,000 pound cat skid steer.
Mm-hmm.
He ran down there with his truck to grab the fifth wheel, or not their fifth wheel, their gooseneck with that on the back of it. And he went to get on the interstate. Of course, coming out of Tuscola, had that big climb.
Mm-hmm.
He's going up that big climb and he was trying to pick up speed. And he's like, that's the first time that I like stood in it under a load.
And made
some and that thing happen. That 6.7 just came to life. He's like, I thought I broke something. It got so loud. He's like, and then once I realized what was going on, everything was good. I was like, yep, that would definitely put a load on her. Probably a 5,000 pound trailer with a, she probably had close to 16, 17,000 pounds on there. Scooting up the road on the back of a 8,000 pound truck. The old 6.7's like, is there something on here? I think so.
What's up? Hello? Well, that's what I mean. Like,
did you put something on here?
Literally 20,000 pounds, and it's like a fucking go-kart.
Yeah.
So, like, wild? I would love to know what slows one down.
Well, I can tell you.
Shelby was going to weigh his. So he's got his Wee Rock car, Ranger, living quarters, water tanks, all that shit on a 48-foot. I mean, it's a gooseneck trailer, but it's a fifth wheel hitch. So, I was like, what does this thing weigh? And he's like, well, I'm going to weigh it on the way home, actually.
Oh, we haven't heard yet.
He thought he was going to weigh it, try to weigh it on the way home. Yeah. But
do we need to get another t-shirt deal going on?
Well, I don't know if the last guy got his t-shirt or not.
There's 3 of them.
See, this is why I don't promise free shit because I completely forget about it.
Yeah.
But who knows?
If you didn't get your shirt, which we have that on audio
just
somewhere.
Call them out.
Just call them. Yeah, call them out. Like, where the fuck's my shirt?
It's not like they hide.
I mean, I want to, I don't want to be bitching or nothing, but, How
about you quit your bitching? Oh, boy. But, yeah, so I was just curious on what something like that, like a 48-foot living quartered trailer would weigh.
I just realized something.
And that would be,
you see that orange sticker over there on the old wall there?
Yes. There's 3 of them.
You see the orange and black one?
There's 2 of them.
You see the one closest to you?
Yes.
It needs to be on that one over there.
I know.
It's on the wrong wall now.
To put it up there. We now have had ORA on the show.
Do we have extras?
We should.
I got a bushel basket at the house of them.
You have severe ADD. I was totally out of left field. I was like, huh. Thought the freaking house was on fire or something.
Oh my God, there's so many stickers.
I know. Pile of stickers.
I don't see any.
They were hiding.
Which one you want? You want the traditional or do you want one with Oliver?
We'll do the logo one.
Do the logo this one?
Yeah, it'll stand out better.
I was just thinking about Shelby and the Quit You Bitchin'. I looked up there and there's no Shelby sticker.
Well, that's because it's the size of the board.
He's only been on the podcast more than anybody else.
That's why his sticker's the size of the board.
Can't seem to get us a fucking sticker that'll fit.
You know the answer to that one.
I'm just saying. I mean, hey, look. You know what I have to say about not having a sticker that'll fit on our board? See that YWL.
I know. Now,
I'm just saying.
30 cents. I guarantee
I'll
you.
Pay that.
I guarantee you, you'll get an invoice.
I will pay that one.
Yep, you're getting an invoice.
That was a proper use.
It's sold.
Let's get some ORA sticker going on up on this board, and then we'll get back to whatever the hell we were talking about.
We were talking about life and the pursuit of off-road happiness. Sure. Yes. Yeah, over there. We didn't put anything out. Yes. So much, yes.
You think right here at an angle?
Yep.
Right here. Jacob, you've made the board.
Sponsor board.
Okay.
Profiting. God, I just want to go do racing things now.
Really?
Like, not like me physically racing things, but I
just want to go.
It was just so fun to be at an off-road event.
So you like the event style?
Well, so here's my thing.
Okay.
Like, I didn't have to load a wheeling rig. I didn't have to fuck around with a wheeling rig. I didn't have to fix a wheeling rig.
So it was worth it to you to not be able to wheel to just go to the event.
I wouldn't want to do it all the time.
I have good news for you.
Yes.
You have 8 more.
I bring it on.
You got 8 more this year, so you should be good.
It's not something I'd want to do. Like I don't want to give up wheeling.
You don't want to do it every weekend.
Yeah,
but you do enjoy it.
It was so nice to be able to sit around, like-minded off-road people.
Yes,
still be involved. And have a damn good it was a good time. I like and that's why I'm like, man, it would be cool. That's why I keep preaching to people that you should come to these events because it costs you $30 to get in for the weekend. Right. They have food trucks.
Not a bad deal.
They have racing with loud off-road things.
Right.
You can sit around and hang out and drink beer with these guys pretty much most of the weekend. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can have a good off-road trip that's a different style than the traditional wheeling trip.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
It's not, though. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't do it all the time. It's not like I don't want to give them wheeling, but like, I don't know.
Enjoyed it. You enjoyed your weekend. You had a good weekend. That's good.
It's like the campfire talk where you like after a wheeling day, but like sometimes you miss out on that because your shit's fucked. So you're working on your rig, trying to find parts or welding shit back together.
I'm hoping
I don't even have the option to do all that.
I'm hoping the coming weekend is not that.
Well, that would be the goal.
See if we can have a come up over last year's. But here's the thing: when you get into a park,
yes,
with 200 like-minded shitboxes,
problems,
peer pressure.
So what do you? Okay, let me ask you this. Let's transfer over.
Okay, yeah.
Let's tell them what event you're talking about.
It is Tuesday. It is currently Tuesday. What, March 2nd? Is that correct? I feel like it is.
Today is
no. It is currently going to be, when this airs, Tuesday, March 2nd. Okay, and Friday, March 5th, this coming Friday and Saturday, is the North American XJ Association Winter Fest event at the Badlands Off-Road Park in Attica, Indiana.
Booyah!
I shall be there. I have planned to attend. I do not have camping yet, but I do plan to attend.
Just bunk up with somebody that's got a camper.
You know, if I knew
Sleep with somebody in the back of the race trailer.
That'd be okay if I knew somebody that had that going on, that situation set
you
up.
Need to hang out with people that have 48-foot enclosed race trailers.
You know, there's that too. I thought we were changing topics.
We are. I just, so pulling it back. He had these nice, like, fold-up cot things. I mean, I just slept in a camper, but there's a couple guys that slept in the back of his trailer.
Dude,
with these, like, fold-up cots, and I was helping him kind of put some stuff in the back of the trailer there right before we were leaving.
Was it heated?
I mean, I know Kevin has a little like Mr. Buddy heater that like, well, I think it's propane in the back of his. I don't know.
Is there a door from the living quarters to the back of the trailer? Inside?
Yeah.
So you could just open that up and let it heat the old trailer, the whole trailer.
I mean, then you're heating a 48-foot.
It's okay. Well, you're heating whatever extra
10 box.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But if it wasn't single digits, it'd be fine.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to have thought they had something, a little electric heater or something maybe.
Right. Wouldn't take much.
Like these little cots is like a fold up cot thing with a little mattress pad and all that. I'm like, man, that'd be kind of pimp. Just get that and just show up with one of those. If you could find a buddy that has like enclosed trailer or something. I'm like, what is that? And a negative
40 sleeping bag. That's all you need.
Yep.
You don't need a trailer.
Okay. Well,
just show up with that in a sleeping bag.
I do.
Under the stars.
I took a hot shower before I went to bed the other night. That was kind of nice. Freaking nice. I was like, yes.
Am I at a wheeling event? I don't feel like it.
Yes. Like, God, hot shower? Like, this is marvelous.
Definitely when you can afford a C-Class, that is it. Anyway, back to this week's coming event. It's the Winter Fest event. This is where I broke Loki last year. Like, broke. Ian broke Loki last year.
I was in the passenger seat and I don't even think I told you to drive up where you broke it, to be honest.
You didn't tell me not to.
I did. You are correct. You are correct.
I gave it the beans and you're like, yep, okay. And then it broke it.
I didn't have time to tell you not to. We were 3/4 of the way up it and then it was broke before I was because
on the previous trip, like it went everywhere I asked it to. And then all of a sudden this trip, it just cannonballs.
Boy, it didn't.
She detonated.
Boom,
like a sumbitch. Yeah, I need to spend a day or so this week doing the same thing I did last time where I just stay in the garage and just work on low key for a day. I need to pull the seat and seal up one of my things. I did not do those upper links on the friggin' axle yet. That sucks. I'm not real enthused about that they're not done. And then the other thing is it's going to be a good weekend. I'm hoping.
Weather-wise?
It's supposed to be decent in the 50s. 30s at night. Going to be a little chilly for camping. That'd be okay, though. Be better if my wife was with me, but,
She's not going?
Let her suffer. No, she's not. She has an appointment to get her hair did before my son's baptism. See? And so that's Saturday, and then Friday she's got to work. So apparently she's not coming. I'm a little not awesome, not great. I'm like, she hasn't been wheeling in Loki since it's been redone.
Yep.
That's a sad story.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Baby stuff. And so anyway, we're going to go do that on March 5th and 6th. If you're coming to the park, let me know. If you're not coming to the park, then that sucks to be you.
That sucks to suck.
Yep. So next week's podcast should be all about going four-wheeling with a bunch of shit boxes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And something else. Where was I going with this?
I don't know.
Seemingly, there was a thing behind it, and then it just got a little tangent.
You were telling me about how you weren't going to break it like you did last year.
Hope. I'm just going to drive it there, I think. That's the other thing I got to do. I fix that drive shaft before I go. The rear drive shaft. And make sure it's good. And then drive it over there, and hopefully there's no vibration. I'm hoping that I change that double cardan bearing in the center.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that the centering pin, hopefully by replacing that and rebuilding the whole double cardan with U-joints and everything, that it will make it nicer and not vibrate, I'm hoping.
Interesting.
If it does, it does. I'm going to just drive over there and do it.
If it vibrates a little bit,
it ain't that big a deal. I drive it now.
Yeah. Kind of my thought. Obviously, it's not, until it blows itself apart, I guess, but
that's the only problem.
Me.
But I need to find out if the vibration is because of the double cardan have a little play, or is it because the rear axle's not, set up right?
Not perfect.
Yeah. So that's the goal here. So going to do that, rebuild the drive shaft this week.
Doing that this week?
Yeah.
And then you're going to drive it over there.
Yep.
When are you driving over there? Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Morning.
I'll hook the trailer up.
Thanks.
Ready to pick you up off the side of the interstate.
You'll be in Kansas.
I will not be in Kansas.
Friday?
Why would I be in Kansas?
Illinois?
Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't think I'm going to Kansas, Dorothy, but you just never know.
My guesstimate is you're going to go to Kansas every day this week. So,
yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going over there Friday, early.
Morning, yeah.
Okay. I got you.
I'm going wheeling Friday.
Okay.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. The goal will be to have it everything loaded in the Jeep, ready to rock and roll Thursday. But I also have to go to Cessna Park to do a trailer Wednesday or Thursday. Hopefully he can get it back Wednesday and be ready to rock and roll. Go get that knocked out, take Thursday, quote unquote, off, get everything packed in the Jeep and ready to rock and roll. And then bebop my way over there Friday morning and go four-wheeling. I'm thinking about buying the annual pass, the gold pass to Badlands.
You're going to be there a few times this year, hopefully.
That's my goal.
So.
If I buy the annual pass, does that take one excuse out of the equation?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, have you ever bitched that the Badlands is too expensive to get in?
No, but you figured that into your trip. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think it's you're like, I don't have $25. There are previous episodes of this podcast that do not ever mention $25
being an issue.
But boy, there's a lot of other issues that have come up to get to that point.
Yeah.
That the $25 doesn't matter. So I'm going to go with the no,
okay.
But I see what you're going for here.
Yeah, try to give myself less excuses. No, we can use it a different way. I have to go because I've already prepaid for these visits. Right?
Yeah.
See, that's the better excuse. It'll be good to drive low key over there, and it'll give me a good a test run, essentially.
What, to drive it?
How does it do? How does it drive? How does it feel to drive it an hour over there? You know what I mean? Does everything feel good, or does something need adjusted? Such things like that.
You non-trailer folks. Stress me out.
Anti-boat life.
Stress me out.
It's all good. What's the worst case scenario?
The worst case scenario is then you got to screw around and waste your time picking it up with the trailer.
Oh, well.
I didn't say it's not worth it. I'm just saying.
I will literally call my dad and be like, hey, go get the trailer. Come four-wheeling for a day.
At what point in your father's life is he now not owed a phone call from his son to go,
I'm just saying,
Dad, my Jeep broke down. I need picked up.
I'm trying to think of a time in history that he has ever had to do that.
So you always called somebody else?
I feel like I have, for the most part.
I don't know if my dad would have picked me up on the side of the interstate with my broken wheeling rig.
Oh, really?
I told you not to drive it. You're kind of one of those like dumbass. Like he would have, but he would have gave me shit about it.
What if I towed the trailer with the Jeep over there?
Backup plan. You need to get a little sign.
I have the Jeep loaded on the trailer. I just need you to come with the truck.
Yeah,
to come get.
I loaded myself. Don't worry.
It's strapped. Just show up and tug me home.
You need a sticker on the trailer that says Plan B.
Plan B.
Well, you just call the wrecker.
Everybody's just sitting there scratching their head like,
what the hell? Yeah, you just call the tow truck.
No.
Like, I just need you to pick my trailer up on the side of the interstate.
It's easier than that. When your shit breaks down.
Yep.
You just, hopefully it doesn't break down to the point where you can't winch it up onto the trailer. But somehow you get the trailer in front of the Jeep and you winch the Jeep up on the trailer or whatever you got to do. You get it up there, right? Get it strapped down. And then you just sit on the side of the interstate with your thumb out. And when a pickup stops, you ask him if he'll just tow you to the next town.
Yeah.
Yeah. How far are you going, bud?
Got a hitch. Yes, I need a ride, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Is that a 3/4 ton? That'll do.
That'll do, bud. Yep.
I've got the hitch as long as you got the receiver.
Guy in Colorado just pulls up and he's like,
yeah,
put her on
help?
Keep them moving. Keep on going, bud.
Need any help? Yeah, how far will that take me?
What's the towing capacity on that and how bad do you want to exceed it, bud?
I don't think it'd be that far off.
I bet it's probably not. Honestly,
because it's pretty lightweight.
The new Colorado's pretty nice.
I think 6,600 pounds is what the whole combination weighs.
Yeah, it'll get it down the road to the next exit.
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh yeah, bud.
Set the cruise control on 55. It'll make it no problem.
So, what's your goal for this wheeling trip? Like, I feel like we should put some goals on paper here for you. Okay, well, that's a cool story.
Goal number 1: go off road.
Okay. You want to try anything out or check any suspension stuff out?
Goal number 2, don't break your shit.
Okay. So you don't want to break it. You want to drive it there, wheel it for what, a day or 2 days? How long are you going to be there?
Who stole my phone charger?
I stole your phone charger. I had to go on a trip.
This is a fucking outrage.
It is.
I want a refund.
I'd complain to management.
I'm thinking about it. Okay.
He took my cord, and now I don't have my cord.
Yes, hi management. You took my cord.
Yes.
I
believe you have my stapler and my phone charger.
I believe you have my stapler.
So you're going for a day or 2 days, or you said you're camping?
2 days, yeah. Go Friday.
Are you sleeping in the Jeep?
Well, no. I'm going to take a tent and a good sleeping bag.
There was some poor bastard at this at Carter Fest. And of course, so Shelby got there Thursday. Mm-hmm. I think Heath was there Thursday. Anyway, I was talking to Shelby about it. He's like, it was like ridiculous rain. And this poor guy had a tent set up. Like, it looked like it was about to float away.
Oh my.
Like,
we've been there. I've seen that.
We were at the Badlands one time in a freaking tornado warning in like ridiculous winds and rain. So I've been there. Yeah, in a tent.
We went down to Redbird 2009, something like that. We went down to Redbird, stayed the night. It rained and rained and rained. We woke up the next morning. The tent was its own island.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it was bad. We got out of the the tent was sitting just high enough up that it wasn't like water in the tent.
But it was there.
And like put my shoes on and went to go like take a leak. And like it was 2 inches. It was like not 2 inches. It was like 3 or 4 inches of water all the way around the tent. There was no like you couldn't get out of the tent without going through deep water. I was like, I thought we set up in a good spot. Apparently not. But yeah, it rained like a sumbitch. And then it rained all day that day. Like it was nice that morning, and then the rain turned back on like midday. Matt tried to lose his Jeep into a pond. Rain sucks. That's all there's to that. But yeah, the goals for this weekend are just to go four-wheeling and meet XJ people.
Do XJ things. That was a pretty cool event last year when we went.
And this year should be even better if I show up Friday, be able to hang out, prior and enjoy it, hopefully. Last year when we went, I feel like we got there late per the usual for myself. And then we didn't get to really meet up with anybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was all scattered about already. Everybody was on their own doing their thing.
Yep.
Then I broke my shit. So that did inhibit us a bit.
Then I broke my shit.
That kind of locked us into the quarry.
What? We got a winch rope re-spooled from Caller.
Took some pictures.
Yeah. They're like,
we
broke our shit box, but boy, we could promo this winch rope re-spool job over here. Broke as hell. They're like, do you guys need a tow? And
they lowered the temperatures for this coming weekend. We're down to 46 and 50 and 28 for a low on Saturday. Oh, 52 and 46. Sorry.
52 heater, that won't be too bad.
Yeah, 52 on Friday, 46 for a high on Saturday. Kind of chilly, but sunny. So, I don't know, 46 and sunny, that won't be too bad, as long as the wind's not crazy. They're expecting average wind of northwest at 10 miles an hour with gusts of 23 miles an hour. That's kind of blustery.
Ooh.
Yeah, how about Friday? Friday's partly cloudy with gusts of 14 and an average wind of 8 miles per hour. Won't be terrible. Snow probability 1% at 47 degrees. Seemingly.
Did you just say snow probability?
That's what it says here.
Like that changes things for me there, bud. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it.
1%.
But it's more than none.
It's more than none.
I'd rather just not talk about any.
So, yeah, I think what my plan is, so we've got a big tent, like a family tent with you can hold everybody's.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about running to somewhere or getting on Amazon or something like that and getting one of those easy pop-up tents where you just pull it out of the bag and just throw it at the ground.
Oh, really?
And it just, you know what I'm talking about?
Like you literally throw it.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like an easy, it's like a 10-second setup.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you just throw it and boom.
Yes.
Expando house, cuz.
How do I explain this?
I just feel like that's maybe an incorrect statement. Easy up, okay, but I'm just gonna throw it in the air and it lands and stakes itself down and everything.
Yes. Well, it will not stake itself down, but you throw it and it will pop up. Let me see. I gotta find it. Here's one. So like this. This is a 5 best.
A pop-up tent is pretty much ready to use. Anyone can set up a pop-up tent without any fuss.
He didn't even show you. Now he's just showing you.
He's just told that anybody can do it and doesn't even show you setting it up.
He just
this guy struggled for 3 days before he showed the video.
Here it is.
Untangle the
straps,
throw them in the air. It's that
simple. They edited out the portion where he cusses for 3 hours.
But unsuitable for longer walks, especially in any kind of wind. So, in today's video,
yeah, that's what I need right there. That guy right there. He wolf.
Just for you. So, let's dive into the video.
Outdoor zone is a place.
They show it in the air.
Show me
and
the tent.
Expanding, and then boom, it's set up and staked down.
I want to see it.
So you just want to buy an...
here it is. Here's the He Wolf 2 to 4 person pop-up tent. Show me.
Featuring a speedy and easy setup procedure and superior UV protection, the He Wolf 2 to 4 person pop-up tent is made of high-grade materials and offers a fantastic value for our money.
They don't show you the other half of it, but...
TNT Oxford fabric floor, and its posts
right.
are made out of...
I feel you.
So that's what I want. So find me a He Wolf. Okay, hey, quit talking on the thing there.
You haven't bought it yet, so he's still trying to sell it to you. I'm just going to keep talking about it.
It says that Walmart has them. Does my Walmart have them? That's the question.
Buy it online and find out.
He Wolf. Because that looked like a nice little tent. But yeah, that's what I need in my life. A little pop-up tent like that. And I can just throw the sucker out there. Do its poppage.
CBAP YWL and buy a rooftop tent.
No.
Overlander.
We've
had this conversation.
Bro. Check out this YesCom 1-person folding tent cot. It's like what you were talking about, except for it's a folding tent and a cot.
Dude,
bro,
that's a fucking expandable coffin. That is a pop-up coffin if I've ever seen one.
This is what I need in my life. It's $175. Oh my gosh. There's no room for anything. Dude, that'd be perfect. It'd be a little chilly. I don't know. Dude, that's all. Yeah, you get in there. You're literally in a little in a canvas.
You're in a
nylon coffin
on legs. So like, did you roll over wrong? You're gonna tip over.
Oh, how do you get out?
You're just stuck.
Then you don't know how you're gonna get out.
Oh my Lord,
that's wonderful.
So you're gonna buy some new camping gear.
Well,
what happens when your wife wants to go in the coffin? Do you get her a matching coffin? Or
yeah,
do you
matching
have a 2-person coffin.
It's a double wide
coffin.
It's a queen coffin.
They call it the queen coffin.
Okay, I clicked on that link to do that thing to find said he something, whatever it was, the he wolf on Walmart. How old is this video? 1 month ago. And I clicked the link, and the link does not take me to where I need to go. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. I'm upset.
Tune in next week when Steve buys the He-Man one-person exploding tent and tells us
$80 on Amazon.
$80 piece of shit tent was the biggest piece of shit and got blown away in a snowstorm.
Look,
I know, in a gust of wind just blows it away.
In a snowstorm.
Yes.
I love it. That's going to be wonderful. That'll make for excellent podcast content.
I rode an air mattress.
Does this not look like it's floating?
Dude, this company is all about the Photoshop promo and the professional editing of their videos. They are clearly not in it to just sell you a quality tent. Wait a second.
Tent. He threw that in the air, and the next thing you know, it was all staked down. How did this work?
That's some Harry Potter level shit. This is a city in a tent.
Just unzip this bag and walk away, and the tent will stake itself. I like it. I'm a fan. Self-staking tent.
Sold.
Yep. So I need one of those. How big is this thing anyway? I need one of those in a little single air mattress.
My problem with tents is like they're like, this is an 6 to 8 person tent.
No.
And then you get in it and you're like, well, this is for me.
This is a 2-person
and my backpack. So I don't know what the fuck 8 little people are getting put in this tent, but no.
8 full-size adults will actually fit in this sitting Indian style on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Barely. I don't know how anybody else sleeps, but I don't sleep in a ball.
You got to sleep standing up.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
I just hate tents.
Yeah. I know you're an anti-tenter.
Absolutely hate it.
So anyway, yeah, I'm hoping to go to that event. I hope some of you guys will be there. I know there's a couple people planning to go, but I haven't set anything in stone yet of who wants to meet up, but we will figure it out. And that's what the plan is for the coming week. Oh, and all this talk about driving low keys because the crew cab is still not fixed. It still has some issues of some sort.
All the issues because it's a 20.
Because it's a blonde
3-year-old truck.
I don't know, huh? It's a 21-year-old truck. It's a 2000. It's a 20-year-old truck, and it needs to have something.
Thing's fucking drunk, man. Well, she's drunk. She can get drunk now.
She's paid for, so that's the good news. It'll be nice once it's all done, and back together.
That's the story of my life.
Once it's done,
everything is once it's done. Have I ever finished anything like that?
It's easy. No. It's easy with that truck. Literally,
you say that.
Just start throwing money at it. It'll fix everything.
Nope.
No.
I mean, okay, yes, but how much money do you throw at it?
How much do you want to spend?
I want to just go buy a new truck and just write a check. And just then you have to write a check. Just automatic deduction payment every month.
I can have that done.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, I can take a loan out for that truck.
She go.
I can take a loan out for the truck I already own.
Well, and then you got to do the work though. Well, not if you take a big enough loan.
No, you just take it to somebody else. Yep. Well, I mean, if you take out a $25,000 loan for a 21-year-old truck. You
just drop it down the hall to the special request department.
Yeah, I need
a broom closet. Yeah, just stay in there for a while. Maybe you'll learn something from the broomstick.
Sure be nice if I could get it repainted, a new engine, a new trans in it for that.
Solid axle swap.
Oh yeah,
brand new crate 6.2.
Oh nope, I don't see that. I don't see 25,000 paying for all that.
Probably not, but
paint,
I mean,
axles, 6'2",
if
and a
you're
trans.
dropping $25,000 on a loan on a 21-year-old truck, why not go for broke and just? I'm gonna.
How much does it to do all this? Hundo. One new truck. That's what I need. One new truck. So, yeah. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna go 4-wheeling. That's the plan.
Yes.
Are you ready, senor? What's that timer say over there?
It's last call time.
Oh,
that's what time it is.
All right. Let me go source us a beer.
Okay.
And I'll be right back. I walked back in the room and it smelled like maple cinnamon pancakes.
Because you lit a candle.
Because the candle
you
is
needed some ambiance.
Pancakes. So I got a beer. I don't know who gave it to us or where it came from. But it was in the beer fridge. It's at Great Lakes Brewing. I was going to get us an Edmund.
It's got a D on the top. That
Does it really?
Dustin
God,
Speakman.
Jesus Christ. Everything comes from that guy. Well, who brought us the fucking, the giant can? The purple can.
Dustin.
The thing is huge.
Yes.
It's a crowler, isn't it?
Yes.
The thing's massive.
Yes.
I saw that and I was like, good. So he brought us all those. He brought us that other grain belt or 2 grain belts. That thing.
Yes.
Good grief.
He personally delivered those to me at work.
I know. Yeah, Mike was not sure what was going on. Oh, I didn't bring it up.
We have those in the building.
It's a good thing. Okay, today we're drinking a Great Lakes Brewing Dortmunder. Is that what that says? Dortmunder Gold Lager.
Bush.
I mean, effectively, it's the same shit. I mean, it probably came from the same fucking factory. Beer. Beer. That's how we should do it. We crack it open. It smells like beer. Tastes like a beer.
Oh, God, that's terrible. And for the record, I haven't even tried it yet, but
I mean,
it was funnier in person, I think. It was one of those had
yeah,
to
you
been
had to see
there
to see
moments.
it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you had to listen to it, but it actually does suck.
Yeah. Of all of the Dustin beers, this is the bottom. I think it was in like a 6er. You know what I mean? I feel like he just brought us a whole Great Lakes package. It's because it's some generic ass lager. That's what I'm chalking it up to. What do you think? Are you gonna drink it?
I'm gonna drink it.
I'm gonna drink it. It's just not number 1.
Dustin's let me down.
Oh boy, I was gonna bring you some cocaine, but didn't.
He's let me down.
I should have brought you.
He's brought us too many good light crafty beers.
Yeah.
And
too
now
many good. Yeah, now we're
whatever.
spoiled. We should have started with the
Generic.
old.
It says lager.
We had a beer last week called beer.
Yep.
What was it last week? We had regular beer.
It's not. I mean, it's not bad. It's just nothing special. At
Yeah.
least the other stuff was kind of had this like little pop to it.
The regular beer was good though. And that was from Corey. Corey, you'll be happy to know that all of the rest of your beers have now made it into their respective refrigerator.
They are queued up.
They are all queued up. Finally able to get room in there.
Drink our way into the fridge.
Oh, I stacked it deep. It's loaded down.
Fill it full.
The bad part is there's a few beers in the fridge that like we've already had on the podcast.
Yep.
So,
but it's about warm weather drinking season. So.
When it gets back to warm weather drinking season, I'll be drinking one at the beginning of the episode and then again at the end. Get back to that ritual.
I've been doing off-road stuff, drinking craft
Here's
beer
my goal. Here's my goal, Ian.
Okay.
When it gets warm again, warmer, I want the Bugay and Loki parked somewhere on this property.
Okay.
Or a property.
Okay.
Together.
Okay.
In grass.
Okay.
Or something. Maybe even in the driveway might be fine. I want 2 lawn chairs set up. And I want 2 stogies and 2 beers and 2 guys talking into microphones.
Got it.
That's
we
what
can
I
do
want.
that.
I want a fucking cigar and I want a podcast being made. You down? We could even do some whiskey or something. Go all out. Set aside a Sunday morning or something.
Could do that.
Okay, warm weather, get here.
Well, we are waiting.
If that was right now, it wouldn't be soon enough. I've been wanting a cigar for probably 10 days straight.
Yeah,
every
you
day.
can smoke those any time of the day.
I'm aware.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know.
I don't have any at the house.
Oh.
I'm out.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Does make it harder.
I bought them on the internet. They ship to your
Oh,
door.
do you?
Yeah.
God, fuck, genius. How do you know which one you want?
Just get a variety.
Just guess.
Sampler
Just
pack.
get
They
on
got deals on
Who do
sampler
you order
packs.
from?
Famous Smoke Shop.
Famous Smoke Shop.
Yeah, they run some.
It's the one everybody knows about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I just found it on the internet one time. I bought a couple
cigars.
Like I got some stuff for the wedding there.
I need to buy
just put it in a plastic bag.
Yeah, I need to buy.
I'm not buying enough shit that it needs to be like bougie, like in a humidor. Like the shit I'm buying is not expensive. So
here's what I need. I need a shop.
Mm-hmm.
I need a cigar.
Okay.
And I need a humidor.
And
in my office.
Let me close this back in full circle and tell you. So you need this. This is what you need.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing next weekend? You're going to drive your XJ to the Badlands to wheel it and hope to drive home after sleeping in your exploding one-man super staking down by itself tent. Expectation, reality, engaged.
I love it.
I have no room to talk, but I'm just wanting. This is how it feels for you, I'm sure. When I'm over here going like, 48-foot race trailer. That's cool shit.
Turbo golf cart.
Yeah. Do you need that? Are you sure need is the word you'd like to use?
I need a shop with an office and a humidor and cigars.
You're going to have like a humidor room?
No. Just a little humidor. Holds like 5 cigars.
But not like a room.
No, I wish. I'm not that bougie.
Okay.
I mean, skillet money's good. It ain't that good. Okay. Not yet.
Pump the numbers.
Yeah. That's 100%. I did some, how was it? Friday night, I polished the griddles. So I had 7 griddles at the house that I had purchased at some point. And I went through and I polished one to a mirror finish. And then I did 4 of them to a cooking finish. So about 1:00 a.m. I went inside. Okay. And I went in there to the kitchen and I washed them. And I put them on a really nice cutting board I have.
Mm-hmm.
Took some pictures. Then I got them uploaded to the website via my phone. Got them all, squared away, put on the website, got the pricing all set up. Everything's good, right?
Yep.
Before I left the kitchen, one was already sold. The polished one had already sold. Before I got in the shower, one of the cooking skillets had sold, or one of the cooking griddles had sold. When I got out of the shower, 2 more of the polished ones had sold because I only polished 1, but I listed 3 of them because I had 2 more in the garage I could polish. The other 2 of those sold. So I was sold out of polished skillets and I had 3 cooking skillets left. I woke up the next morning and the 3 of them were gone. And they were all sold by one guy, sold to one person who just got his polished skillet in the mail the day before.
I think you need to just not sleep. That's the answer.
Amen.
Clearly the
just
answer.
Literally go in the garage and just grind it out 24 hours a day. I would be a wealthy man.
Do it.
I should.
I
should stop taking on jobs other than polishing skillets.
Yep.
Literally just stay in the garage 10 hours a day.
Skillet polishing.
It'd be a little boring.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But paying the bills
with boring God,
is just about the same as paying bills with exciting.
Remember that whole thing I needed to pay off before I could do other things?
Yep.
It would not take very long.
Do it.
10 hours a day doing skillet things. Then spend my entire night boxing them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would pay well.
Do it.
Yep. I need to. I've been thinking about it lately. I'm like, God, I need to just do this.
Just need to do it.
It's
the tradesman way.
I did hear something about, go hard in the paint.
Yep.
I did hear a little bit of something from about Lodge. And I think my first price break on skillets is 500 skillets.
Yeah, but how many have you bought and sold already?
Not 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. 500 skillets.
Okay, fuck.
That's 4,500 pounds.
Yeah. That's fine. You have the ability to do that.
4,500 pounds in skillets.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what the cost on that would be because I don't even know what their retail for one of those for a 12-inch is $30 a skillet.
Mm-hmm.
So what's my price break? Like If I'm buying 500 of them,
I don't know. Did you get the price on that?
No, nobody gave me a price. No, I got this number came from another company, the seasoning company that I've been dealing with. He spoke with one of their representatives from Lodge because they order the little tiny ones.
Yep.
The little 3-inch ones. And then they put their product in that because it's like an oil.
Yeah.
They put that oil in that skillet and then sell you that whole little skillet. It's kind of like a novelty oil thing. Yeah. And so he's like, yeah, you have to buy 500. I'm like, oh my God. That's a chunk of change.
Yes.
500, even if they were $10 a piece, is $5,000. We're talking like probably 10 grand.
Amazon did not become a fucking King Cock Titan
overnight
by being
by
CBAP WIL kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like,
well, let me get some bills cleared out, and then I'll think about buying $10,000 worth of fucking skillets.
Baller moves could be made every day if you choose to do so.
Do you know how much work 500 skillets is?
What's it take to do one? An hour?
Oh my
2
God.
hours?
Yeah, about 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done. What'd you say? 10,000 of them? How many of these you fucking buying?
500.
500? 500. So let's do this.
I can do 5 polished skillets a day.
In a what? Like an 8-hour day? 10-hour day. So you do 5. So that's 2 hours.
Yeah.
So you're doing 500 times 120 minutes. 60,000 minutes divided by 12.
Divided by 12.
12 hours in a day.
Okay.
Assuming you're only going to work a 12-hour day.
You did 120
I don't know what
minutes.
I did. I already closed it because I got a number and it was really big.
So you're supposed to divide it by 60.
500 skillets.
Yep.
Times.
Just do it
120 minutes.
Just do it times 2 hours.
I don't want to do hours.
Okay.
I want minutes.
Okay, minutes. And that gave you
60,000 minutes to do that.
Now divide it by what?
Are you going to work a full day, like 24 hours, or
no? We're just gonna work an 8-10-hour day. Let's call it 8-hour days
or 10.
Let's just call it 10 because it's round.
Let's do 20.
Is that 60 days?
4 hours a day.
Okay. 24 hours a day. That doesn't make any sense though. You can't run at that. That's an unrealistic goal.
You could though.
No, you can't.
I mean, what if it's 2 days?
I would be really impressed.
What if it's 2 days? You just grind it out and don't sleep.
I would be really impressed. I'd be really impressed if I could do it for more than 10 hours.
Okay.
You're too fatigued.
I don't know.
2 hours, you're talking about you don't set the buffer down for 10 hours straight.
Like 4 or 5 lines of Coke and just...
You would need it.
Okay.
Because I'm seriously saying, like...
So we just add that into the cost.
That's no bullshit. You don't set the buffer down. The only time the buffer sets down is when you're picking up another sander.
And you're going to have a guy that's going to put a sander in your other hand or something.
Essentially. Perfect. To keep it rolling at that speed. I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure I haven't done this full out, but I'm pretty sure after 10 hours, I'd be so fatigued I'd be done.
So you couldn't do it for about 42 days straight?
At 24 hours a day? Yeah, no.
That's all it would take.
Is that what it says?
42 hours. Or 42 days.
42 days, 24 hours a day to do 500 skillets. Well, it seems a bit ambitious. I don't know how much Coke that would require.
Coke it is.
You might need to get a little bit harder drugs.
Well, you might just have to up your
meth.
Couple lines. Well, I don't know. Meth might be cheaper. I don't know.
Yeah, it might.
I'd ask around to see if you can't get a bulk discount on the meth too.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're gonna need it. Oh my God, 500 times 2 hours is 1,000 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So divide that by 10. It's only 100 days.
Or it's 42 days.
I mean, yeah, if you're around 24 hours a day, it makes sense.
CBAB YWL, buddy.
So 100 working days.
Yeah.
Is that 20 weeks? If you're working 5 days a week, is that 20 weeks? Yeah. 20 weeks. Dude, that's intense. Good grief. I have no idea what the numbers are on that. Wow. There's the net.
Mm-hmm. And you can make that in 42 days.
I don't think so.
Sounds pretty good now, doesn't it? 42 days? That? Yeah, thank you.
New Cummins?
Done.
You'll be dead, but I mean New Cummins?
They can haul you off in your fucking little expando cot coffin thing. God almighty.
Yeah, that'd be intense. Even in 100 days, that's not a bad number. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. That's insane. So what if we do it a different way? Times. Yeah.
42 days.
Huh?
42 days.
That's a lot of work. 42 days. Ian's bent on the 24 hours. You're doing it in 24 hours or less.
Okay, hold on. I'm not. You are. That's not my fault or problem. That's you. Like, I couldn't do it in 24 hours. I mean.
Oh, you're forgetting something in this equation.
What?
I got to go four-wheeling every Friday.
I was figuring you were going to say you had to poop every couple hours.
Well, I mean, not every couple, but depends on how much.
If you got to factor in poo time in that, it's probably up to about 44, 45 days.
You got to think, though.
How many times you shit in 42 days when you're hopped up on meth?
Not very many because you're not going to eat. You don't have time to eat.
Okay.
The only thing you're eating is meth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight grinding.
For 42 days.
When I think about the amount of work that is in 42 days, then that end number doesn't sound that great.
42 days.
Can you imagine grinding out? And I'm not saying 24 hours a day.
Well, I am.
Can you imagine 20 hours a day? You get 4 hours of sleep. You eat on the run like while you're there.
Yep.
If somebody told you they're going to pay you that much in that amount of time, would you sign up for it?
Yeah.
You would.
Why not?
Wow.
Got to push yourself to see when you fail.
I got a job for you. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I know what I'm working right now, and it's fucking not burnt me out yet, but
yeah, but you're also not grinding the entire time,
pushing it out.
And how much dust that would be? Oh my god!
Think of how much everything that would be.
Dude, there'd be 3 inches if you never clean the shop. It'd be 3 inches of dust on the floor.
It'd be kind of cool to see.
It would be kind of cool, yeah. Like that'd be neat. You walk out, your fucking face is fuzzy. Your hair's all grown out. It's been 42 days.
42 days since you've done anything at all. You've shit yourself for 42 days straight.
Or nothing.
You've just been pissing all down your leg for 42 days.
Jesus.
Done. But boy, the rest of the year, you ain't got not a damn thing to do, son. You can sleep the fuck in every day.
Just literally take the rest of your off. You work 24 or you work 42 days straight and you take the rest of them off.
42 on, 330 something off. Is that a
I don't think that's schedule? Right. I think that number's off.
How many, what is there? 365 days in a year?
Like 320.
Yeah.
That's still a lot of days
that's
off.
What I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I think you could.
But here's the thing. Hold on. If you didn't do it for 42 days straight, what if you just did it over 100 days?
It's fucking a lot of waste
you'd
of time.
You'd still have 265 days.
It's not 300.
Oh, it's not 320, but you also didn't die.
You only die once.
You only die.
Like if you die, you won't.
Is that going to be our saying?
Could be.
Like when he says CBAP WIL, you're like, you only die once.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to die once. I guarantee you that. When that is,
nobody knows.
Might be tomorrow. You never know. Might be 41 days into it and you're like, but he didn't finish?
Right.
Damn. Got so close.
Right.
Okay. Well, now that you're not going to work for 42 days straight.
Right.
To make all of the bucks, I have nothing for you.
Mm-hmm. Me either. I agree. So yeah, okay. How much you get on that time over there?
I got enough time that people have probably quit listening.
Oh yeah. At the end of this, they're just like, what are these two chuckle fucks talking about?
We're having conversation. Last call at the bar. It never makes sense.
If you enjoy this last call, you would enjoy the Patreon.
Yep.
Go sign up. Patreon.com/Total Off-Road Podcast. If you don't like this, don't go sign up. $1, you get all the entertainment you need in your life.
And for every $10 you spend, we're
going to give you some $500 stuff.
Some free stuff entry.
Yeah. We're going to give you a prize. Hey, is that the end of March? We're going to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Coming up soon.
Get your entry in for February. You might have missed it. Oh, you missed it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry you didn't get in for February. But you can always do a one-time payment and add up and rack up your chances to win, or you can do just your monthly thing and get in to win. So make sure you jump on that bandwagon. And I already told you where you can find all of our shit at the beginning of this podcast. So if you're still here, A, you like listening to us, and B, we appreciate you. And C, let me know if you're going to the event this weekend. Anything else? Any closing words?
No.
Okay. Well, that's all we got for this week. Thanks for joining us for episode 63, and we'll catch you on the trail. Hit the fucking button, you chode.
It's one of those like, turn it off. Turn it. No. Oh, damn it. We'll just give it them extra content.